morning and welcome to Daily Red Devil for all of your latest Manchester United transfer news and talk. Before we get into today's episode, please do me one small favour. If you are watching for the first time, make sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. On the stream today, we're going to be talking about Rashford, Antony, Garnacho and Sancho, who've all been told not to come back to training, which is interesting. We're going to get your thoughts on that. We are also going to be talking about what's going on with incomings. We're going to be talking about the pre-season tour because it does actually start this coming Monday. As always, get in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts on all things Manchester United. So we're just going to go in straight away with the big news, which is about the situation around outgoings. So this was quite widely reported yesterday that apparently Manchester United have been informed by Sancho, Rashford, Antony and Garnacho that they will leave the club this summer. The story goes on to say that apparently they've agreed that the players will not report back for training. I don't know. I mean, in theory, great. It sounds like we're being ruthless, but just because they don't report back to training doesn't mean that we're going to be able to sell them. You know, we've still got to find someone to buy these players, which I think is going to be relatively difficult. Obviously, there's stories of Rashford going to Barcelona. There's stories of Antony going to Real Betis. The stories of Sancho going to Italy. And the stories of Garnacho. I don't really know, actually. Garnacho is probably the most quiet out of the four in relation to genuine links away from the club. But the fact that they're being told not to come back to pre-season training, I don't know whether that's a good thing. I mean, it seems good in some ways because it makes you feel like we're being ruthless. But at the same time, does it not just make it feel like those players are cheaper? You know, if we play the whole narrative that these players are for sale at the right price, they're going to be implemented back into the team, you know, that whole thing. I mean, maybe that doesn't work anymore. You know, everybody knows that those four players are leaving. Everybody knows that Manchester United wants to get rid of them. Especially around Sancho and Rashford and Antony. So yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a strange one. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one, really, because, you know, on one side of the coin, it makes the Man United fan base feel like we are changing the way we operate and we're not letting player power happen anymore. But, oh, got another one coming. But then on the other side of the coin, it kind of makes you think, like, are we just undervaluing our players? I don't know. I'd love to get you guys' thoughts on this. Like, what's the right or wrong answer here? Let me know in the comment section. Because I don't know. I'm still not really sure how I feel about it. I think it's a good thing. But at the same time, I'm a little bit like, is this actually going to help us to sell these players? And maybe the answer to that question is no. So yeah, I don't know. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Is this the correct decision? Have Manchester United made a mistake here? Or... yeah, I don't know. But you can let me know, obviously, in the comment section. Let's see what people are saying this morning. Somebody says it's a very good thing. The attitude is bad. I agree with you that, like, it's good to stand your ground and it's good for the players to know that they can't just get whatever they want whenever they want. I get that, but I'm just not sure whether it makes it easy for us to then go and sell them. That's the bit that's kind of puzzling me. You know, like, I don't know. But anyway, that's the story this morning, that apparently Manchester United have told them not to come back to training. They will leave. Whether it's a loan, whether it's a permanent deal, we'll have to wait and see. But they will not be coming back to Manchester United, which is what everybody wants. But everybody in the fan base wants them sold and wants money for them. You know, I don't want to see all four of those players loaned out and then us be like, oh, we can't afford to buy anybody because we didn't sell Sancho or Rashford or Garnacho. You know, we only did a loan. Like, that's no use to us. We need to sell them. We need them off the books. We need their wages gone. You know, that's what needs to happen. Otherwise, it's all good and well us banning them from training. But if we're then paying half their wages for them to go and play for someone else, I mean, are we really the ones winning there? I don't think so. They're winning. They've underperformed, not put in enough effort, and been rewarded by leaving the club and us still paying half their wages. And in Sancho's case, if that happens with Sancho, this time next year, he'll be able to leave as a free agent. I think we do have the option to extend by a further year with Sancho. So I imagine if a loan did happen, we'd give him a 1-year contract extension. But I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that one. Moving on from there, in relation to incomings, it's gone incredibly quiet. I don't know whether it's because it's 4th of July weekend in America. Are they all not working? Is everyone on holiday? I don't know. Maybe everything's going to start on Monday when they're back in pre-season training. I've seen that Ruben Amorim's back at Carrington. There's videos of Ruben Amorim returning, which is good to see. But in relation to incomings, there's literally nothing to report at the moment. I'm going to be honest. Absolutely nothing. The only kind of bit of news that we have is that Matheus Cunha is going to wear the number 10 shirt, which is, I mean, great. And obviously the other bit of news is that Manchester United are going to get some money from Alanga going from Nottingham Forest to Newcastle. So yeah, there's a little bit there, but other than that, it's incredibly quiet. I think it's one of the quietest transfer windows that I can remember. We're not even being linked to anybody anymore. You know, like there's not even any like stupid stories coming out that Man United want to sign, I don't know, Frankie de Jong again, or like, you know, there's nothing. There's nothing to report. There's nothing to talk about. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good that stuff isn't getting leaked. Yeah, maybe we're just performing better in the window now. You know, I don't know. It's difficult, but it is just a little bit confusing. I know a couple of people have commented on the video saying like this is actually a good thing because it shows that, you know, Ineos are running a tight ship and, you know, stuff isn't getting leaked anymore. So some people actually are seeing this as a positive. I mean, if we end up signing loads of players, then yeah, maybe it is a positive. But I think at the moment, it's quite difficult to feel like this is positive when we're linked to nobody. We're not signing anybody. I don't know. That's the bit that kind of confuses me. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, what else is there to talk about this morning? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing on Mbumo, mate. Literally nothing to talk about with Mbumo. Zero. There's no new stories. There's some people saying a third bid's gone in, but I don't think that's true. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm just going to leave the video there, guys. I'm going to do it as a short one. Again, I don't really see the point in sitting here just regurgitating the same news. So I always try my best to bring you new news. And at the moment, it is incredibly difficult. Like usually in the transfer window, previous windows, we've been doing like 4 or 5 videos a day because there's that much to talk about. But at the moment, I'm struggling to do 10 minutes in one today in the morning. So I do apologize. Well, I mean, it's not my fault, is it? It's the club's fault. But I hope you guys appreciate that. I would love to be doing like 5 or 6 videos a day and bringing you loads of exciting new news. But at the moment, there isn't any. So I'd rather not frustrate you even more by uploading 6 videos a day of just saying, oh, and Mbumo's coming to Manchester United. You know, it's just pointless, isn't it? It's pointless for me. It's pointless for you. So yeah, hopefully stuff starts to pick up and hopefully, you know, more content can come out and there's more talking points. But at the moment, it's dead, isn't it? Realistically, everything's quiet. So yeah, have a great Saturday, everybody. Go and enjoy whatever it is you're doing, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Hopefully something happens between then and now, but I'm not feeling particularly confident. But yeah, have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for spending the morning with me. I will water the plant, and yeah, I'll speak to you all later. Bye for now.